So rendering is transforming React components into UI elements on the screen. Let's start with the DOM. DOM is a tree-like structure of web elements, as you can see here. Document HTML head. So this is document object model, which is used by the browser to show the UI. If you see the next slide here, I have mentioned the React application code. This is a simple code of state update, and the example that I want to show is whenever there is a set data or there is a state change or there is a prop change, re-rendering is triggered. Whenever re-rendering happens, basically whenever the re-rendering starts, it will create a new virtual DOM. As you can see here, this was the original DOM which I have shown earlier, the tree-like structure, and the new virtual DOM which is created with the updated state and the values, like whenever you set the data, as we saw here, like whenever you are changing and the HTML node or the component is changing, then it will be created in the new virtual DOM will be created. This is faster at React uses fiber in the back. So what is diffing algorithm in React? The new virtual DOM and the previous virtual DOM, the original virtual DOM which was the previous one, it compares those and it assumes like it figures out which nodes were changed, so that it has to update the original DOM, right, in final. So it knows like these elements have been changed in the previous DOM by using the diffing algorithm. Then we have reconciliation. So now it knows that the 8th and the 9th element was updated in the virtual DOM by comparing those two virtual DOMs. Then updating those two nodes only in the original DOM is not time consuming, because we are just updating those two updated changes. We are not updating the whole DOM. So that's how React works in behind, and updating the actual DOM with the updates from the virtual DOM, this process is called reconciliation. Here is like what we saw, the existing virtual DOM. This is the copy of the original DOM which we saw in the first slide. And then whenever you update, or there is a state change, or there is a props change in the component, or if there is a re-render and a span or something is added, you can see the updated new virtual DOM after updated, how the new virtual DOM looks. Then after comparison by diffing algorithm, React knows this node was only updated and it has to update it in the original DOM, and that's how it starts the reconciliation process for adding this span to the original DOM. Yeah, so from start to end, like basically creation of the virtual DOM and then comparing it to the new virtual DOM, and this is called diffing. And then after diffing algorithm, once the React knows what has been updated in the DOM, it will just update that much in the original DOM. The updation process from the DOM to the original document object model is called reconciliation.